ain't finna fake with you. Don't think no for you break hate with you. Smoke bomb on my face, bitch, place with you. If it ain't about bread, I have to wait with you. Bills don't care where the money from. The only outcome, income. We can plot to the know every sin, every crime. Get it how you live, where I'm from, by the way this took.
What up, clouds, moons, and superstars?
It's Slim.
I'm Country.
And welcome to another episode of
Coasters
and Ashtrays.
What they do, what it is, my boy.
Hey man, it's a good day. You see what we got here, man. How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling great. Dark and love light in these streets, you dig me?
No creeping.
Oh man, yeah, never on the down low. Never.
Straight front street.
Never.
Straight front street.
All my business in the streets. Yo, y'all know what's up. Let's get it. Hit them with them.
Okay. Where we going with it? Hit them with the.
Hit them with them.
Hit them. Go. You are the greatest project you will ever work on.
Oh man.
Take your time, create magic.
Bars.
Hey, run that back, you feel me? You got to bring that back. You know what I mean?
Tell the DJ bring it back.
Yeah, like a quarterback. Like a refund. What's up?
You are the greatest project you will ever get to work on. Take your time, create magic. That do sound like a narrator.
Yeah, like a bootleg Morgan Freeman.
Voice over.
You know what I'm saying? Back this time with no tricks. Still taking your shit. Episode 106. You heard me? Special guest, y'all, man. We're returning back for a second round. We figured, man, since the finals are here, who better have back than Mr. Big G himself, y'all? Give it up.
Big time. Good to have you back, my boy G. Oh yeah, how you feeling?
Good, man. Just going watching all these games. These playoffs been pretty good. Trying to get my hoochie daddy shorts on. But
Not the hoochie daddies. They gonna look at you. Who's a 7-foot guy?
Regular shorts look like hoochie daddy shorts. Regular shorts look hoochie daddy shorts for me, boss.
Oh, man. Welcome back, man.
Oh man, I didn't see that one coming.
Hey, man.
That's funny.
Got the joke ready for you, man.
Oh man. Oh, those shorts about to get out of hand soon.
Man.
Not with me, you know. I don't like my thighs like that.
Oh no.
I got a tattoo.
Man, what? If it go above my compression pants, boxers, it's a done deal.
Yeah, that's dead.
It's a done deal.
This is the levels I go
Hey.
with. Regular shorts.
As short as it get is swimming trunks. That's about as short as it get.
Them is draws, nigga. Like.
Man, I'm telling you, I seen a guy. He had on briefs, but his shorts were way up here, like you said.
You can see the bottom of the brief.
Yeah, like you can see the briefs. The briefs were longer than the original shorts. Now, last time I seen that was White Man Can't Jump. But I'm thinking in my head, they do say everything recycles and starts over, but I'm slowly seeing it. All I'm missing now is people wearing the shirt that cut halfway up here like they had on White Man Can't
You know what I'm
Jump.
seeing on Arrested Development?
Yeah.
Goddamn, Blue, in the Blue family, the Blue group. You know how he used to wear the goddamn cut off short?
And then he was the one that he painted himself blue too.
Yeah. But every time they brought the hoochie daddy shows out, all I think about that nigga and him got because you know he don't wear drawers, he wear cut off shorts.
Right. Hey,
Regular shorts.
they bring back the Joe Dirts.
Hey, man.
Oh, Joe did take.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh man, what the hell you bet, my boy?
Man. Speaking of finals, what you think about the playoffs from the beginning up to now, man? How you feel?
It's a surprise. The Western Conference Finals, I definitely thought it was good, but your boys, your Mavs,
Wow.
pulled up, man. Luka.
Oh, man.
Promised land.
I'm not gonna lie. Dinwiddie, I was glad he did show up compared to the last series. He did get some. He showed out. He did his thing.
Yeah.
But like you said, I knew when we played them, we were gonna have to adjust and figure out how we could beat them. And I knew it couldn't be a one-man show to defeat champs. So the strategy wasn't as good as it was with the Suns. And he needs help besides what he has. That's my opinion.
The Suns' younger team.
And the Suns just, hey, I knew in my head that both the teams that went to the finals last year were not going back. I didn't expect for both of them to get put out same day.
I think it was also a point for last year's finals for both teams that happened to have happy accidents, like serendipity. Like, because
injury was the greatest six man last year.
Big time.
Guys being out, guys seems like Suns were a good quality team, and they're a quality team this year, but no one's punched them in the mouth and see what they can do later.
In the real fight,
So they haven't really been tested.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like Roy John when he moved up and weight and finally got hit. Yeah.
That one tick to the face.
Wait a minute.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Because
You made me bleed my own blood.
now when you talk
Nelson
about
from Goddamn Simpsons, nigga.
when you talk about injuries, the biggest hit to me was Chicago with Ball and Caruso when they were out before the playoffs. So, like you said, those pieces, staying healthy is the critical thing when you're dealing with playing the game.
What's funny, I just looked online and they were talking about Rudy Gobert. Like they want to look about breaking up Utah, and they were saying about Gobert going to the Bulls.
Wow.
For who though?
That's the question. You're gonna have to get
Because Zach's trying to leave. He don't want to be second option.
no. So you're gonna have DeMar still there. You'll probably get Gobert going there, and then you're gonna have to take the big boy, not Valanciunas, Vucevic. He's gonna probably go to Utah
With Donovan them.
with
Okay.
Donovan. No, yeah, with
If he
Donovan.
doesn't leave.
Because they just need to score big. Like now, Gobert is Gobert. Like he's the best scoring big. I mean, defensive big in the game right now. But he ain't no offensive option. You can't throw it into the paint for them, and that was the main. Like that was the main problem. Like you got Jordan Clarkson. That's my boy. He's a bucket. Certified. But beyond that, him and Donovan. That's really it. And then.
Because they lost Ingles.
Yeah, injuries.
Right. It goes back to that. I think I saw something that said Rudy was unhappy too. So
they've
it's a
been
few
beating
things.
each other.
Right. So it's to the point where, like him, you already know what he's capable of, but like you said, he's not an offensive. If he had one thing I like about Steven Adams is he's strong, and that pick and roll with Westbrook and Ja works so good with him.
Yeah.
But Rudy doesn't have that piece in his game.
No.
That's what made Adams. That's Westbrook found something and utilized it.
The one thing between them two is, all right, say you come off the pick and roll, Steve Adams rolls. Two guys come up to him. Steven Adams can at least somehow, some way make the pass out to the corner.
Right.
You try to make that pass to Rudy Gobert, he gonna throw that to the fucking into the popcorn in the back corner. Like
To the stands.
he runs like a giraffe with a broken leg. Like when it comes out, he comes with it. Like he's that long and lanky. He's good, but he's just like, you know what? I'm a block shots. I got to do what I got to do. Like you'll see guys that are like, who was it? Rajon Rondo guarded him in the post one time. Basically just stood him up, and he had to try to. If he doesn't get a free lane where he can just go over top of you, he's not gonna. He doesn't have like a rip through baseline, spin back dunk.
Yeah.
He don't got that in his game.
At least
He wants to work on it, but no one trusts him. to do
at
it.
least with Indiana and Hibbert, didn't have no athleticism, but he knew how to get to the basket. That's one thing he knew how to do with Indiana.
Yep.
Like you said, he had some footwork to the point where he could fade away jumper or get to the basket to a degree.
Think about him, he got hurt with his knee.
When he went to the Lakers, everything started going downhill. Mozgov too.
Him. One person that survived after being with the Lakers was what's the boy name? Lopez. Only person
Right,
that had
right.
a career after the Lakers.
Yeah, you're right. Because Bynum disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What you think about speaking of the Lakers? What you think about with you see that segue like that? You like that? That the coach
Ham. I watched Ham growing up though when he played for Detroit and a few other teams. Ham was nice.
Yamming on this.
Even when he played for the Bucks.
Yep. That was his name. That was
Right.
for the time.
So when I seen him, yeah, and I even saw some clips on Instagram recently this past week, and I was like, that's the Ham I know. But see, people there, if you didn't see basketball in the 90s, early 2000s, he won the championship with the Pistons.
Yep.
So the man has been on that level.
And he a dog.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
And I believe I would like to see where this goes. Like how would he be that three, AD, LeBron, Westbrook? I would like to see what he do and utilize them.
The thing that is good for them is who he brought in.
Right.
With Rasheed Wallace.
Yes, which is a dog.
And he ain't afraid to nah, nigga, you suck, bro. You was some ass. Like you're not doing that extra. I'm proven. Like I know my shit. I'm top 75. Like I know my shit. I'm good. Like he could get in 80 ass and be like, nah, bro, your shit stank right now, bro.
You trying to get to where I'm at? You need to tighten up.
Yeah, like
and that's perfect because he needs that. That's how I feel like with Dwight. I saw that something when LeBron was working with Hakeem. I'm gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
Dwight was there. He should have been grinding with Hakeem the same way, like that pressure, like these moves, like extend your game, and that goes back to like you said with AD.
I'm about it. If you know me, you know how I think Hakeem to me is one of the greatest big men ever. You know what I mean? And I grew up in the era of Shaq. You dig me?
Yeah.
But it that big man footwork is he's swift. You know what I mean? Like it's real. Like damn near how you move for his side. You dig?
I can tell you right now, if he played in the big three, he would not be stopped. He would score all 40 points by himself.
Footwork is nasty because Tino Mobley be balling in it. It's tough.
Like when I went out there and we trained with him, we literally stayed on one half of the court for 2 4-hour sessions for the day, sweated out shirts and everything, and he was doing the basic stuff. He was just like, all right, this move, boom, boom, boom. All right, this move, counter, boom, boom, boom. You stop here, turn back, shot here, boom. And you're like, oh shit. You're like, write this shit down. Like you got a recording, and there's so much game that he has mentally. Like, why isn't he a coach or assistant coach somewhere? But he's like, man,
he like the politics.
But also, he knows he's gonna get more money by doing what he's doing consultant. Like you go in, he's getting paid $100K. I need to get my bigs to come in with you, or my bigs and one of my guards coming with you. 3 players.
Well, they treat him like a specialist. They do simple sessions, which is easy money.
Yeah, $150K for 3 big players to be out there for 2 weeks. That's
To be talked about one of the greatest. Once again, y'all know my bias.
Just to show you what I know.
To be one of the greatest ever. What? You know what I'm saying?
Every big that's gone to Houston, he does like a deal with Houston. Like he don't charge any of the players from Houston, but like everybody else come down to shit because
that's love. You know what I'm saying? That's real love. You know what I mean? I got a ring with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? If you play for a team, that's the least I can do for you niggas. Come on. Yeah, I dig it.
And you just think about the bigs that came through there after him. Yao.
He would go in. He got a big old gym. It got the dream right across the middle of the court, and that shit just an old gym.
That's
he got
dope.
Pictures with all the players. Kobe every time he came in there. Got like a whole bunch. He got like a little trophy room of like stuff that each player has brought him stuff in there. Like this shit is crazy.
He basically got his own. His own walk-in Hall of Fame.
His second life in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh man, I knew you gonna bring some good shit.
Man, sir, like him, like I'm surprised that as much as like King's one of my he's in my top 10 as far as like I'll say top 5.
Yeah.
Skill wise, he's in my top 5. My number one is
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. So
We already know.
he would go. I'm surprised that he wanted to be a coach. I think the only reason why they wanted him to be a coach because Pop made him a coach. Yeah, I think that's the only reason why he's even trying to be a coach. I thought he was gonna do the same thing that Hakeem doing, just being like. Come on down to
Like
St. Croix.
like Sam Cassell.
Oh man, I damn should go to St. Croix.
That's easy money though.
What?
He got a big old gym, had his compound.
Plus he can. I mean, plus he got skill. Yeah, I mean, like you know, despite fuck Jared.
But we name people that got great footwork.
Can't do shit with it though.
But like I said, a lot of people not utilizing that.
Yeah.
Because you look at some of these teams, like they have good people around them, but they don't utilize them the way they should.
Yeah.
It's like these new people, these rookies that's coming in. Like they have athleticism. Like it's crazy. You had the rookie of the year run this year was crazy. Like you had Mobley, you had.
I like his game.
Yeah, I like him. You had Scotty Barnes, and you also had Jalen.
He works hard.
These boys been balling the whole year. Jalen, you throw the ball up, he's going to get it regardless.
Yeah.
And it, coming out, I think what I like is the G League got him prepared.
Yep.
On a whole different level.
Shout out my boy Pooh Jeter. That's my guy. He's the player coach.
Okay.
That's there. Like he's like one of the point guards there, but he's like the player coach.
That's dope.
Also, one of my other local West Side Atlanta. The guy that's also was a part of that, he was one of the players as well. So him and Pooh, those been the vets that kind of got a lot of those guys right. And then what's the kid that's from Marietta? He plays on at 19. He plays on it this year. He played he went to Wheeler and then he skipped out his senior. He skipped out his freshman year. He's gonna be top 10 this year.
Okay.
He came from the 19.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
So they're gonna have at least 2-3 players that are gonna go first round. I mean, 19 alone.
Shoot, speaking of that, draft. I don't want you don't have to give your pick, but what do you think about the talent that's coming into the draft? Because like you said, you got people coming out of college. You have a few that's already playing G League ball.
It's so wide open right now.
It's crazy.
Like they're the big kid from.
Got your boy from Auburn.
Yeah, he's good. That's my.
And my boy Shet.
Yeah, Shet's good. Shet's good. But you got Shet that's good, but I feel like he just. I think they put him on KD reins too early. Like he's a bucket. I just feel like at least I just never see him dunking on somebody's head. Like I never seen him gambling on somebody, go through contact, push him in the air. Like you seen KD get pushed out the air, he's still dunking on you.
Yeah.
He's that long.
Yeah.
But I bet $1 your big kid, big light-skinned kid from France.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Wanyambe, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they've been on his job. He's probably gonna go top 10 because he's good. But the kid from Auburn, he's probably gonna go top 3. Top 3. The Wanyambe kid's probably gonna go top 5. But it all depends on who gets what. Because Orlando got first pick, right?
I can't remember, but I think so. It's amazing who got the worst record in the league.
And they always but what were they saying? They had a picture. It was Orlando, their starting 6 players were all first round, like 6th pick, 2nd pick, 15th pick, like 13th pick, and they had all their top 6 versus Miami Heat. And they had all 2 undrafted players, one guy coming out of 2nd round, one guy that was like 32nd pick, and so they're like first in the league and first on the East, lowest in the West, first in the East. So it's like it all depends on what your team does with those players.
Yeah. But shoot, those teams are Florida teams too.
And right down the road, they play each other all the time. So that's the thing though, like it all depends on your coach and how well you develop your team.
They did get some nice picks, Suggs and Cole Anthony.
Yeah. They got my guy Wendell down there. Shout out to Atlanta representative, Wendell Carter. I worked out with him a couple times. He's a good quality guy, good dude. So that's me. I'm hoping that they won't need as many this coming up year after. They won't be in the worst place again. So it's gonna be interesting because there's certain teams that are definitely have a bad development culture. Like and Orlando's one of them.
Yeah, a team that has a lot, like has a good future, that can grow with the team they have now is Charlotte, in my eyes.
Oh yeah.
As long as they give Bridges that money this year, what he need. That's him and Melo. That's a good connection. Besides the rap game, you know he dropping tracks now.
Who? I was about to say.
Miles Bridges. Hey, what I heard.
Who? Did you hear the song that they were getting on him about?
Yes, they put they used his face in the caption about one line. Hey, Miles Bridges.
Played at Michigan State.
Hey, he's funny.
A man said
he low key be going off.
A man said, I said, my girl gotta be like pizza. She was like, she can't get it. She can't get this if she don't get the topping.
Yeah.
Oh, say what?
He said something about pizza and she can't get the topping.
Like she can't get with me
unless she give it
topping.
Unless she get the topping.
Okay.
No, it's cool. I don't.
You gotta hear the song.
Me personally, I don't give a fine fuck. Do what you gonna do. I hope you will get the topping, bro. Get your topping on, big fella. But you also gotta realize this is the year before you gonna get your big money. You're gonna get the rookie max extension, which is gonna be almost $200 million. It's gonna, I think it's like 185, 190. Might be more than that. Nah, he probably get taxes like one.
Man, he been balling the past 2 years.
They killing. And him and LaMelo, they need to be. They could be next door neighbors. Oh, make them next door neighbors. They could have a quality. Even if they're not going to be the best, they're going to bring people in the stands.
Yeah, they become a good market.
That duo is cool.
Great market. And then they're smart about bringing in IT, who's a vet, a person that's going to lead them, even if he's not playing all the time. But he's still a bucket.
Like that Iguodala type of presence.
That was a good way of looking at it.
You know what Miami got, Udonis Haslem.
Yeah. The OG right there.
OG.
I hope he retired. That's my guy. I hope he retired. Cause my big bro was they were teammates in high school. So I worked out with him plenty of time. He OG. He was still give you a bucket, but that's Grandmaster OG right there.
He used to shoot that corner inside jumper all the time near the baseline. All the time. That was his go-to. What you got for N Kuntry?
I'm just parlay, listen to the story, man.
Hey.
I really came in this bit naked. I ain't had no idea in there. I really am kicking.
For those, I was looking at how the Miami Heat were playing.
I mean, aside for the normal shit, man. What's your prediction for the finals and shit? You did, man.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely swaying it right now with that green right now. I think.
What's like coming soon?
Hey, shout out to Brand. Push the product.
You know what I mean?
We brilliant.
There you go.
He thinking about the finals.
I've been saying, I know Warriors got a better team, they got better players, they're a little bit deeper, but
it's a style of play.
It's a style of play.
Gotcha.
I think that I'm hoping for the Celtics. I got more connection with people from the Celtics.
Yeah.
My OG Al, JB, I worked out with him plenty of times. That's my guy. I'm pushing more for the Celtics. But if the Warriors win, you got to have a night where Curry goes off like he did the other night.
Right.
And freaking 30, what do you have, 30-something, 36, 40?
Almost, 40.
Yeah, I'm 40.
Get your full cool 40 piece.
Cool 40 piece.
And you could tell it's crazy. Like when he put that towel on his head, and he just be looking like this. That next game he goes off.
We sitting there standing in the space like
that next game. It's like he in a whole different mode. Like this not
with the red face.
I have not seen a game where he made that face, it didn't go off. That's why I'm saying it. Yeah. I noticed when he makes that face, like when they get blown out or something happen, and he makes that face, and Clay had that face like Clay just had that chill face, Curry be like, yeah, okay, just wait.
Don't worry.
Just wait. Don't worry. Shoot. And they couldn't stop him.
He had 19 and like midway through the second quarter. I was like, yeah, he gonna go 44.
Because he's like a machine. Like he moves around and goes so much. Like he always moves without the ball, and he does it so well. And
I call him like a car. You hear me? Like, and like even if he ain't in near the piston, whatever he doing is setting up something. It's setting up something. You know what I mean? If it ain't for him, it's setting up. You know what I'm saying? Like he moves more than the ball. He move like the ball move. You feel me?
well, he need to show Draymond something.
I was about to say that. Next thing, what do you think about
16 fouls, 15 points total.
He's got more fouls than points. That shit's crazy.
They're still recording this podcast.
Yeah, hey man.
Hey, that man going crazy.
My thing is this. My man, hey, he's the one podcast that we might be working hard to y'all, bro. I give you that. My man goes right after the game, bro, sweating all from there, sweat from the shower, got the camera ready. Hey everybody, he's at the podcast. I'll tell you about what happened. I thought about it.
You know what's going on?
He really does that?
Yes.
Man.
Man goes straight from the game. Man goes straight from the game to his house or to his location or hotel and goes and does the podcast right then. Like he comes out, like the game gets done because they were playing on the West Coast. The game would be done at 12. He would do it that night.
Wow.
That night. He would
And drop it.
and drop it.
I like it. Yeah, I'm mad at it. You can't get no better. You can't get no more envy than that.
It's fresh on his mind. He's fresh to doing that. Yeah. Do you see the tweet his mom put out?
Nah.
That's what I was looking at before. Talking about it's a clone. Yeah, I seen it.
Yo, mama? God damn.
I just saw it when you came right before you came in. I saw it.
What mom was that?
Draymond.
Draymond.
His mama. His mama said,
No, you don't have to. But it's just funny. I saw it too.
he said,
Nah, I missed it.
He said, I don't, so what's going on with Draymond? They would like put it at whatever green, and she was like, I don't know what's going on. This is not the Draymond. This is not my Draymond. This must be a clone or something. Yo, mama? God, it's a cold world out here, boy.
Hey, shit. If anybody would know, you know what I mean?
Word, that
That's what Mom do said. This ain't my Draymond.
ain't my baby. God damn.
This is not ain't my baby.
Ain't my baby.
You know what I mean when they say ain't my baby. You know what I mean?
Man, they got that shit.
I don't know who this new nigga is. I don't like that shit.
But I'm so used to Draymond being like that hype man and all that stuff and everything going on there. I'm seeing the performance. I'm like,
Man, nigga get old, nigga get tired, shit.
Facts.
the funniest thing, the thing that I find entertaining is when him and Charles Barkley go at it.
Yeah.
Who?
When him and Charles Barkley go at it, that's the funny thing. Because, you know, Charles was always there, but he couldn't get that ring.
I'm saying, Kenny.
Sure. Sure.
Like, if you want somebody to go at it in person, it's them two. I know Shaq and Chuck go at it, but boy, them two?
Man, it's funny to see because like he's that Swiss Army knife for them.
Yeah.
Like he's a person at the top of the key that if you're a defensive player, you're like, all right, he's normally guarded by a big. So me thinking it's a big, all right,
Yeah.
he ain't really gonna shoot this from the top of the key.
Right.
But the second that you say, man, fuck, go and shoot, bro. He's dribbling towards Steph Curry, bumping into the guy that's guarded by Steph Curry, handoff three. God damn it, I wanted him to shoot a three. But if I drop back and say, fuck you, Draymond, he's handing off to Clay, to Jordan Poole, to anybody else, and it's a three, and then coach looking at you like, bro, why the fuck can we play no defense? Nigga, we wanted him to shoot. You told me to let him shoot, right? But the second that you or your defense, if you're guarding him, everybody thinks, okay, well, fuck it. He about to shoot the joint. He can go ahead and play some defense, so I can take a step and break off. Nah, fuck that shit. You got to be geared in the whole time he has the ball because he's going to literally dribble handoff or tell somebody to keep on cutting, run around, pass out, and go. And that's what makes their offense work because they're consistently running and moving.
And Jordan Poole can ball.
Man, a bad man, bro.
Bad man.
He their future.
What do you think? Yeah, after Clay and Curry leave?
Not to make a whole parallel, but it's like Tropic Thunder. Not Tropic Thunder.
I already know what you're talking about.
Goddamn,
With Moon.
Jackie Moon and him.
Already.
When they had the cap running the pace of mud, they threw up. You did.
Yeah, man. Keep it going. You shoot it. Bruh.
So now we talking about Draymond, right? What do you think about that play with him and Jaylen Brown when at the shot, and then he was trying to get up and then he pulled. Well, I'm not saying he intentionally pulled on his shorts, but that whole situation almost turned into something.
I don't think it was as malicious as, I don't think Draymond was literally like, man, fuck this dude, I'm gonna pull the shorts down.
Right.
I honestly think, like we just said, Draymond getting a little older, running around. This is 40-minute game.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing, this was minute probably 35, 36 for him, tired, at home, fatigue popping in. You're like, bro, I ain't gonna try to do this shit, dog. I'm gonna try to get up. I pulled you in the pants, my bad, bro. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
But you fucking around, and then, like, if you were a regular player, like, man, it's cool, whatever. But you do all that fuck shit beforehand,
Right.
your chance for, like, all right, man, it's cool, bro. Don't worry about it. Nah, fuck that. But it's you the ops. Like, anybody else, like, it's cool, it's whatever.
Right.
Like, but you do so much fuck shit before, I got no patience for you. Like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Nah, nigga, you don't get the luxury of being clumsy now, nigga.
Nah. And one thing about him, he doesn't stop talking.
He's tired.
He doesn't stop talking.
He's tired. And him and Grant Williams, when they were talking about, you trying to beat me, you want to beat me.
When they were at the top right there, the free throw line, and they were like face to face.
Yeah,
that was funny.
You want to beat me? And I'm like, you wish you were me. I'm like,
not the Eddie Kane Jr. You want my spot flash, but you ain't gonna get it.
you ain't gonna get it.
You not.
You ain't got it.
The one thing in the
Not like this.
the one thing in the playoffs that
You got it.
Yeah. Oh shit. I ain't can't make it in. How does it feel to be me, nigga? Oh shit. My bad. How do y'all think?
Ja, the injury with Ja. Ja was killing.
That hurt my heart.
Ja was killing.
You should know quick. That hurt my heart.
I was like, Ja gonna kill. Like Ja need to chill. He need to chill. He moved. He remind me so much.
The older Wayne.
And D Rhodes.
Both of them. Like beginning when he got his first chip. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Both of them. He's so springy and things like that. All it will take is that one time he get up in the air, somebody catch him, push him out the ground, and he lands wrong.
It's over.
It's a wrap. That's the thing with him. I was like, you gotta sometimes run with like reckless abandonment, but sometimes like, hey, you still got to protect yourself, big fella. Like, because
So that man floats.
Bunnies, nigga.
But do you think that was a dirty play by Jordan Poole?
I didn't like the play. I had to look at it from different angles. Part of me, I didn't like what he did at all. And the energy that Steve Kerr had when what happened with Smart and Curry was the energy I would have been like the other coach. Like I expected to happen in that same situation because he was like, that was like, what are you doing? Like that's a dirty play. Like you should like, hey man, you got to be careful. I don't like how because when he did it, how he extended and hit him. I'm like, you hit like a vital part. Like I really thought part of it he got injured because of that.
Honestly, like that was the main thing. You saw how he was limping. That's right. Like you're fouling hard. Your hands up here. You're defending, and all of a sudden you want to push the guy's knee when he's balancing on that.
Right.
Nah, bro, that shit.
That's weak sauce.
Yeah,
That's bogus. You know what I mean?
I don't think when he saw it, he was like, okay, let me just get right. Let me see what I can get away with. I don't think he maliciously thought. He was like, maybe if he leans one way, I can get the ball out. I don't think he meant to be dirty, but
that play made me think of that play from above the rim when your boy put out his knee and old boy came around and boom, and then like he grabbed his knee.
And tension's been high during that series anyway.
Yeah, with Dylan Brooks and Gary Payton Jr.
You know what I mean?
But Peyton was balling. That situation happened with his arm. I was like, I was like, dang. That was one of them critical plays. Like, it's somebody you need, but you want to make sure they're okay because the way he fell was crazy. And I was like, man, that's the type of, when you build a momentum and you got that type of energy on the team and then that's taken away, you got to find a way to get that energy back from somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, because they got their core. They got Looney. That was the craziest thing when he had that one game where he had like 20 something points. It was like 22 points. That's a career high for him. That's crazy. He's been with him. He's one of, beyond the big three. He's been the Andrew Iguodala. He's been the person that's been there the longest. That's just crazy. That's his career high, but he does what he has to do. Like none of the bigs, especially how Golden State players, none of your bigs need to like get buckets. Like we don't need you to get buckets. Like the only big. When was the last time they had a big that got buckets for them? Bogut. Even then, he didn't get buckets.
Yeah.
Like he was like, I'm gonna get rebounds and kick it out.
Basically at that point.
Yeah.
Because now, shoot, they don't even need a position at this point.
My thing is, what's gonna happen when Wiseman comes in?
Yeah, because his first season was nice. I like him.
He was learning the system. Put him under the wing. Clay put him under the wing, but at the same time, he can get a bucket off the block.
Yeah, he can shoot.
And he can shoot outside.
Yeah.
So he's a traditional big, but he's like he's not Joel Embiid, not trying to give him that.
Yeah.
But he can get a bucket off the block. So what do you do then? Looney can't get a bucket off the block. Looney is basically pick and roll, finish, duck off pass, click the pedal. Like he can go, here is your meal.
Definitely.
Score, please, sir. Like,
Trey hit him and he.
dunk it in. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. You saw the pass that Curry gave him when Curry had 3 defenders on him. Here you go, big
Yeah, take it.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
yes.
right there, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? Get your stats up.
Get your money right.
It's not too many players you see. Like I saw Kenyon Martin on Knuckleheads just recently. So when I'm looking at stuff like that, I'm like, okay, Kenyon Martin was that guy. You know, Jason Kidd and Vince Carter, they were going to clean up. Defense was crazy.
Yeah.
Even with the Nuggets with Melo and JR, like his game.
Yeah.
Like you knew he was there.
Yeah.
Before Kenyon Martin, like when you see Kenyon Martin, you already know it's gonna be a play.
Yeah.
Whether it's a rebound or it's a floater or it's gonna be off the backboard dunk. It's something.
And he was so awkward, but he will punch it on your motherfucking head. That whole team was athletic, and then you got Jason Kidd when he was with New Jersey. You had all of them.
Kerry Kittles.
Richard Jefferson, Vince.
I like that team. I did like that team.
That's when Richard was taking flight.
I did like that team.
Got paid for the rest of his career,
You're right. That Nets team was nice though.
but they just had no big.
Right.
They had no center. And you're going against one of the best centers of all time, so.
No, you already kind of.
And they were going at the Dwight.
Yeah. That was going. Yeah. That was the only person they could really go for.
Exactly. And Dwight was a force.
Yeah. So that was when they had to break it all up.
Right.
Then Vince went down to Orlando after that, right? From New Jersey to Orlando. Right?
Yeah. He started floating.
Yeah.
He started floating around because he started going for. No, he with the Kings. He with Memphis, Atlanta.
He went from Toronto, New Jersey, Orlando. Was it? He went
Suns.
Yeah, he was with me with Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm about to say
He was
Suns.
with me with Phoenix.
I know that for a fact
And
because he played with them.
He went from Phoenix to Toronto. Not Toronto. What was it? Dallas.
Played with Dirk.
Oh.
He was with Dallas.
He was 25. Yep.
Yeah, Dallas. Then he went to Memphis. Then he went to Sacramento.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he finished with Atlanta.
He finished in Atlanta, yeah, I remember that.
There you go. So he went a lot of places now.
But that was on his way out though.
Yeah. That was when he knew when he was trying to find a home to be a broadcaster.
Right. But I like his game where it went from Toronto statement, New Jersey, this is who I am.
I'm an assassin.
Right.
Yeah.
It's more than dunks, like I'm about to kill you.
Yeah.
I can ball.
Basically.
You know what I mean?
Top of the key, game time.
And that's when you seen him and Tracy McGrady.
getting hired. Money's calling more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But the level of play, it was already there. But when they got on their own, when they got their own piece and went somewhere different, that's when you like, okay, this man right here is a problem. Because nobody, even Kobe, take
He pulled an assistant one time, didn't he?
man, the boy's going crazy.
Both of them go crazy. The sad thing about Tracy was the fact that
You need.
Like Penny, right?
Penny,
Oh man, let's talk about Penny.
It must be a magic curse or something. I don't know.
Grant Hill, all of them.
I told somebody, I was like, Grant Hill was a beast with the Pistons. What are you talking
He
about?
was a dog, but
He was one of the few people that Jordan was afraid. Like he was like, he one of those guys. Like,
Exactly.
He was one of those guys. Like when they were playing in the earlier years, like Grant Hill was one of they always put Scottie Pippen's your best defender.
Right.
Yeah.
Grant Hill hit him a wop 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 to the rack.
33 versus 33.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this was like he came out 92. This is when they were doing their thing. This was probably Scottie Pippen's maybe like third or fourth year.
yeah.
And so he's coming out. You can go look at highlights. You hit him with the bop 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 and goes right by him and punching
Cooking.
on everybody.
Yeah.
Punching on.
He was explosive too.
What's my guy name? My old coach, Cartwright.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
He played with Stackhouse though, right?
Yep. All of them was that was when ball, but that was when Mars was the GM. Mm-hmm. He was trying to get all them dogs there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stackhouse.
Injury on Grant Hill, his ankle, wasn't it?
Ankle, then knee.
Gotcha.
Yeah, his was fucked up, and then
Right.
you start seeing like he just kept having. He was getting stuff that would just get re-irritated. Then
I noticed them more with the Blazers.
yeah, he was, but he had a second coming when he was with Phoenix because all he would when I was there, all you saw was him. Ball goes up, you would see him run the sideline, and he would get
You told me
18 points a
that
game.
with the Suns. You told me he had a routine.
I'm talking about fast. That man is one of the oldest players on that team, and he is running down the sideline. And you will see players that are young, just like, God damn,
Coach told us in high school when I played all 4 years in high school, he said, rebound.
Run your lanes.
He said, rebound, go.
Run your lanes. Right?
He said, outlet pass, boom, go. So when you see the outlet rebound, take off. Don't matter where you at, go. Because somebody gonna hit you. If somebody looking, if you got a true point guard, you got a real person, gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Whether it's a big man or point guard, you go. Because every time somebody's gonna be. Better yet, your boy, they called the boy to be sneaking up on everybody from New Orleans, San Andreas, Alvarado.
Jose Alvarado.
At San Andreas. Boy, that boy right there is so crafty.
Yeah.
Like I seen.
Georgia Tech.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Didn't even know it.
Yeah, man. He was that person. Because I remember they did his podcast with JJ, and they were talking about. I remember when he would work out. Joe Blow, on a great day he's 6'1". Like on a great day he's 6'1", and then
he said a great day.
Great day, like. You put some extra. You got some phone posits on. You still good 6'1".
Oh, he got that extra institute.
So you go in, and he was just a hustle player, cat from New York. You know how New York cats be. You gonna be talk shit.
Yeah.
Let's go, B. Let's go.
Right.
He ain't got no hustle, yo.
I ain't got no. Fuck that shit, B. We got this. And so they're gonna be that New York player. And he just led the team. He didn't have to be the go-to guy because what was the guy? Akiji, the one that played at Houston.
Yeah.
So he was gone. So he was. I think it was his senior year when he was on his junior year when he had to be that guy. And even then he wasn't that guy. Like he had to I'm just gonna just be the person that's gonna set everybody up. And they ended up sneaking in. They didn't win it. Did they win it?
No, I don't think so.
But they got further than they normally do.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the coach did at UCLA with Westbrook, where he had to come up, step up.
Yep.
And then that's when everything happened.
Showtime with
I know you got a story, man. I know you got a story. Now you thinking about it, boys.
With Showtime with the lights on.
I still ain't seen that documentary yet.
What
The show, the Lakers joint.
Yeah, man, I watched like 2 episodes.
It's 2 new ones. I gotta check out. Is that the one with Magic?
Nah, it's 2. The one with Magic, it don't put Magic as much of a dirtbag as he really is. The one with Showtime, It's like, yeah, Magic with the shits. Like, he kind of show everybody with their shits.
I gotta check it out.
I watched the first like 2-3 episodes. That jump's kind of crazy.
Is that the one that came out with all the NBA players talking about stuff? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
It shows
Because
legit.
Baron Davis one day, he was like, nah, these young, I know they were talking about street ball too, because I saw a clip on Instagram.
Yeah, because they were.
And one was that joint back in the day.
But you gotta, yeah, I do want to see street ball joint. I wanted to, like, especially before Magic them came in, you really had, like, you had guys that from the streets, they didn't have no control over the NBA players. Bro, all right, here we are. This is the 70s and the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here you go, $300,000. Here you go, $200,000. You ain't got, your car is cheaper living, so your car is what?
Yeah.
$5,000, $6,000, like maybe $10,000. So you ain't got, beyond that, you have no other else to do but just find a new vice. You, all right, I'm gonna get drunk. Fuck it. All right, well, I see an old girl, she's snorting coke. Who fucking snorting coke? Let me see what they talking about. And go to game. You had guys, that was the one thing they said, the reason why a lot of teams that are doing it now of doing walkthroughs in the morning, because they had to make sure that the old guys that still were snorting coke from the beginning would wake up and be ready for the game. Because they'll go in and not show up in the morning and be like, I'll be at the game. Don't worry about me. I'll be at the game.
I got me.
I'm good. I'm straight. And that's the reason why to this day you have a lot of teams, especially a lot of old teams, you gotta have your walkthroughs in the morning. Versus some of the younger teams, like especially you have like a back-to-back, why the fuck you gonna go get some shots up? If you gonna get your shots up, you gonna get your shots up regardless. You go let me get one of the assistant coaches, hey, let's go get some shots up real quick. All right, let me get an hour, cool, go in, good out. If not, you can go, they'll go to the hotel, they'll go to one of the big rooms where they're doing, and then we'll just have a walkthrough. Put it on the film, hey, this is what they're gonna do, this is what he does, get breakfast, all right, y'all, see y'all at the game. That's what a lot of your veteran teams, they'll do that, but some of your younger teams, they want to make sure that they ain't doing shit wrong. Now, like some of the young guys, they'll go out to the club and do shit like that. You gotta worry about that. But like a lot of times, back in the day, that was the biggest thing is about cocaine is a hell of a drug. That shit's crazy, man.
Everybody can't be AI and say, I show up to practice when I want to and then ball out.
Practice?
Practice?
Talking about practice?
Exactly.
That's a bad man, bro.
Not the game I love, but practice.
Bubble Chuck.
Bubble Chuck.
That's
On the coast, we never got a rain, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, came close though.
Yeah, that stepped over.
Hey, but he got.
I'm gonna who said this. She was like, "What you expect, nigga? You only had Eric Snow."
Man, had him.
Coleman.
Yeah, Coleman.
Yeah, Coleman.
He had the Kimbe.
No, he had Theo Ratliff.
Yeah.
Theo Ratliff. But he had a whole bunch of like.
He had Aaron McKee.
Aaron McKee was good. Eric Snow, Aaron McKee, which was like a.
What's my boy? What's the tall guy? Dang. Not Osted. What's the other guy? Dang. Oh man, I can't think of the guy name.
Osted.
Yeah. I remember him with Jazz too. There was another guy, man. Dang, cause.
He needed some help though. Long story short.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And when he got Iguodala, I was like, okay, it's two AIs in the building, cool.
Yeah. They got something. He got
we got some.
Get a bucket.
And then he got Cal Korver. I was like, okay.
He got Lou Will.
Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, you making a move.
Yeah, man.
So.
That was fun too when the NBA had brought in the N1 players.
Go.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, okay.
Ray for Olsen.
Yeah.
I like Skip with the Magic and with the Raptors though. I mean, not with the Raptors, and I really like him with Houston.
Yeah.
And the Magic.
Yeah.
Those are two teams I like him with.
Let him go.
Right.
Him play. Let him do his
But
thing.
with Houston, he was balling. I like it. I like his style of play was good though.
Yeah. He did what they had to do, but that was when they had a. Houston had, what was it, Katina Mobley, they had
Steve Francis.
The franchise.
It's crazy. All that dunking he was doing, couldn't even pound the ball.
Nope. Just.
He just got it.
Just gonna push that bitch. I
But
get high enough that I can keep using it.
But him and Katino Mobley were a good combo though.
Yeah.
That was a good piece. Because when you came in, who any of the names we listed, were they even in the league still at that time?
We're all gone.
Like AI still was though, right?
AI was with
Nuggets, right?
He was with the Nuggets when he first came in.
That
That
was
was like he was on his last couple because he finished. My first year out, he was like Denver, Memphis. We went Denver my first year, Memphis the years after that, and then he went over to China. Where that was a whole other story. They went tried to trick off on him. He was like, "Nah, I'm not going." I mean, he basically wanted to pull their bluff and say, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna get all the freaking hotels trapped."
But he could ball though, man.
Bad man.
What?
But yeah, man. With
I'm about to say AI story, but I don't even know if he got one.
man, one time he's one of the few people that you would see, like, you know, you get like some few people that like just athletic and can do shit just chill. Yeah. He's one of those people, like your Vince Carter's, your things like that. Like he could drop 30, be in some a white tee, some old Hooper shorts, and some freaking LA Gears, and still give everybody 30 just on some fuck shit. Like he was just that athletic. He was just that dominant. Like what would they say? One of the guys was like, "Yeah, let me get like 10 shots here, 10 shots there. All right, let's go hoop." And he would get everybody buckets. And he was just that one of those guys. Like
He was competitive though.
yeah, like I'm and just like yep. And, all right, we're in the club tonight, right? You're at the club. Let's see at the club. All right, let's go.
Exactly.
Bottles on me. I got y'all. Dog.
Well, everybody was with the game.
So with you being in the league and playing, how was that life like? You knowing you had a game, like how did you? I remember you telling me about people going out or I'm about to go do it. Like how was it?
It was a balance because you didn't want to be the person that was associated with. It was good to always find advice. Like you had to be in the middle. Like you didn't want to be associated. Like you know how it is with every clique. You have your guys that would go out all the time.
Yeah.
Your guys that were just like good, talk to the wife, still in the room, not do anything. They were just, I'm here to work my craft. I'm trying to get my check, do what I gotta do and go home.
Gotcha.
You got some people down in the middle. Me as I'm number 12, 13, 14 on the roster, I'm gonna be in the middle. Now if everybody goes out, sure, fuck it, I'll go out everybody. But like I'm trying to make sure I make the team, so I'm like, I'll go out, I have dinner, I'll go in and chill. Everybody goes out, fuck it, I'll go out. If it's like, but I'm not big, I wouldn't go out all the time with the bigger names. If the bigger names come out, oh shit, fuck. Then people come out to see, like we had like big names, especially like my first year was in Atlanta. That was when Al Horford, Josh Smith, all those guys. I went out maybe once with all of them because they were like, that was ATL picks, real quick, fast, in a hurry. And all I do is they'll go look at the pictures and they see me. I ain't holding the bottles. It isn't gonna be me looking like I'm security, sitting there looking all like this. It's like,
just some big nigga.
Just some big nigga in the back corner, like, no.
Somebody scoping out the scene in the back.
I'm over here looking like, ooh, she pretty.
You're like, oh, I see something I like.
Hey, man.
Meanwhile, somebody.
Nah, bro. I'll be the first one. And then a lot of times, especially the things like that, I would always, like, club would let out, like, 2:30. I would try to shoot my shot. Whoever wants to shoot my shot off early. Club let out 2:30, 1 o'clock. Hey, shout what's up? All right. I'm out. I'm out. Do whatever, play my CDs, whatever I gotta get done. I'm out. Like I gotta go get up in the morning, or I gotta go do what I gotta do. But that was the one thing you had. Good OG, you had like quality OGs that were like, go find your advice. Like, go figure something that you want to do. Like one of my guys, like he started DJing. I mean, was ass at DJing, but he would just go DJ.
He was consistent.
He was consistent with doing it. And so everybody does their thing. Like some dudes, they'll just find their hobby, stick with their hobby, and there'll be something that could, like, idle hands is what they say, the idle hands, devil's playhouse.
Yeah.
Like, you won't do something with them hands. Like, you gotta find something positive, because if, like, I would sit there, try to figure out something, because especially I would always try to be the person like, nah, I'm the realtor. I'm their business consultant. Like, nah, bro, I ain't nobody who, because they're gonna choose when you in there. But you had some people that would come in and just throw money, be on some crazy shit. And I'll just be the person that's in the background. Like, yeah, man, that's my dog right there. What's up, bro? Go in there. Most I've seen. I didn't really have too many players on my team, except for the Atlanta times when I seen the team dropped off, like it was like 125K.
Yeah.
I think it was like Magic City. They dropped off. I think we won the game. And they dropped. It was like somebody. It was like Mike Bibby birthday, and they dropped off like 100K. It was just like, yeah, everybody, like 3 or 4 of the guys, they all dropped off like 15, 20K. It'll be 100K for the night.
Yeah.
And I just got cool. I got cool with him because my one of the minority owners for Magic City, one of the lady minority owners for Magic City, is cool with my deceased uncle.
Oh.
And they I remember going there since I was little, so I was cool with her. And I was like, yeah, I think we're gonna. I'll text her like, hey, I think we're gonna go to your spot. All right, good. I was like, I just need me a plate on the way out. Bet. I was like, because I was gonna leave. Literally, we could walk because I was staying at the Omni. I was walk from Magic City, have my plate in hand, or I'll take a taxi, or walk back with my 15-piece, my 10-piece lemon pepper, blue wheel special, and walk back to the room.
And keep it pushing. All the way.
Man, fuck that shit. But yeah, man, everything else with there, I lived a crazy life. It was good. Overseas life has been dope. But I gotta go back to your point, man. I went too far on a tangent on my story.
No, you good.
But nah, I think Golden State gonna end up doing it all, but I wouldn't be upset if Boston did it because I like how Boston plays. They're gritty. I like their players. They play with heart. I'm happy for Andrew Wiggins.
Yes.
I'm happy for his revitalization, his comeback, his All-Star appearance, and all that stuff. So I'm happy for him. But I like Boston more. I don't know why I like Boston more, but I like Boston more. So it'd be good for them. And Golden State already got enough rings. And I don't want to hear Draymond. I don't want to hear Draymond.
Yeah.
Curry can get the MVP as long as Boston won. That's all I care about.
Look.
Which man, I just didn't want to go too far.
No, you good,
I'm about to say,
man.
I can shoot.
Cause last time we talked, you were talking about. I know you had the Kobe story, Tim Duncan, and the LeBron story. You got anything else besides LeBron? You talked about LeBron that time. You gave a little thing about Kobe and Tim. I know you got something else.
I got stories, but it was always like I was always a good person to just be a sponge on the wall. I was always a person that was just like, I don't know shit. Like I didn't come in. I went to a D2 school and then got blessed enough to come into my own and then be in an NBA situation.
Yeah.
Who the hell am I to try to act big in any way? I'm like, man, fuck that shit.
You just here for the experience and enjoy the time.
No, exactly. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna work my ass off and enjoy the time. And
see G cut down the court.
I'm over here running, sealing posts, get my pick, sealing posts, hook them, get my little 10-foot jump shot, hook them. That's all I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get my 10 points, get out of here. I know my role, I know my position, and I go in. Now overseas is a whole different thing. I might come through, spin, baseline, yamming on somebody's head, but that's, hey, you gotta know your role, stay in your lane, stay in your position.
Have to know your reach.
Yeah, I can do what I want. I'm point forward, big Jokic out here, just if I need to be. But speaking of Jokic, what's your opinion on that?
Talking about MVP? I like it.
So you okay?
I like it. I like Embiid game and what he was doing, and I feel like he should have. The way he was playing, yes. But Jokic gives you everything. I really want Embiid, the way he was balling this year, I was like, Embiid should get it. I feel like Embiid should get it. But then I'm like, him and Jokic. Both great players. But who does more for their team? That's what I was looking at, and that was the hardest thing for me to look at. I was like, it's a lot of qualities that are great in Jokic.
Yeah.
But then you look at Embiid, I was like, he balls too. But Jokic, that boy know he can pass. His court vision.
I get it.
That boy is. I like it. But I really wish. I'm gonna be honest. I really wish Embiid got it. But I like that Jokic got it.
I just feel like I understand, but it's just like he's going to continue to do this for the rest of his career. I'm going to say he's going to put up. It's going to be the rest of the year. So is he consistently going to be the MVP? All right, I get it. He got it the first time. Quality. He had more of a. I feel like the gap between those two the first year was a little bit bigger than this year.
I agree.
So I feel like the votes, I knew he deserved quality amount of votes. But I definitely feel like if my vote would have been Embiid, but my thing would I would have thought Embiid would have got it by the skin of his teeth.
I feel.
I was like, he would have barely got over it, but he got it. Because the thing that pulled him out last year was because of the amount of games he played.
Right.
He played the games. He kept them. They got them in what, fourth position, fifth position. That was his two knocks. His two biggest knocks again. So Denver was in the same position they were last time, third or fourth, fifth, position.
Same position.
And then Murray was out this year. Murray was out the other year. Like he was out a little bit. Michael Porter. Michael Porter didn't play that much the other year versus this year as well. So you're just like, where's your
besides what else besides what you offering already?
Yeah, it was just
like you said, it was a big jump with Embiid. Like you saw the game, you saw the progression. Not saying they're not there with Jokic, but that go back to Rookie of the Year too. I thought Mobley deserved it, but I mean, hey, I like Scotty. It's well deserved.
I like Scotty because Scotty worked his ass off.
That's why I said. When I said it, I was like, I'm happy for him.
But I could think the same thing with Mobley.
Yeah, but when I was looking at Mobley the whole season, it was like, boy, Mobley is balling. He is gonna get it.
Yeah.
He is gonna get it. And then last minute, I'm like, what happened? That last stretch.
Yeah, they had that Chicago run at the end where both those teams, injuries got there. People started figuring them out, how they play. I think, what's the name? That 7-foot front court ended up kind of hurting them in the end because you got McKernan, you got Jared Allen. Jared Allen, he was injured there a good bit. No, I think he was one of them got injured, and then Mobley came in and kind of put it up. That's when he was like, okay, he might be one of the front runners. But what's the name? What's Rookie of the Year? He was starting.
Scotty
was just consistently hustling, do what he had to do. He's your forward, so he's guarding a lot of your guys, like your bigger names.
Yeah.
He's guarding the LeBrons. He's
That's
guarding
true.
the bigger guys.
Yeah.
And he's holding his own. Like, he's not gonna get the amount of points, but he's holding them under their averages. And half the time, that's the majority of the battle.
And he was going. I see him get a rebound and go coast to coast.
Yeah.
I see that boy take it off.
That's half the battle right
Yeah, it is. That's true. What you got, Country, before we slide, my boy?
Man, I ain't got nothing, but I'm sorry.
man. But when you were overseas, like, did you ever see any like guys out there that you like, man? Why are you over here? Like, why are you in the armed forces? Like, you should have tried hooping. Did you ever see anybody that's like, oh nah, you should be hooping somewhere?
I think he did actually go for a little bit. It is one kid I served with Stretch. He's Leo Barnwell. He was a tall. I think he played for the Navy team for a little bit.
Okay.
But it always be like a couple of like just stupid tall cats like, fuck you doing here? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
They got a uniform to fit you, my guy.
Yeah, boy. getting hot waters for real, my God.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Well, one dude told me, hey man, just because I'm over 6'5" don't mean I'm nice. All 6 foot guys can't play basketball. I was like,
That's true. That is true.
I like that. I mean, but hey, you up there. You have the battle. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
He right.
You
He right.
You're a couple steps ahead.
You dig me? You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't got to be the best shooter, but damn nigga rebound. Get your balls up. Box out.
You won't get it.
You gotta see where certain players started from.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's a lot of players started from nothing.
You know, you can hide being 6'5" plus and trash. You know what I mean? You know.
You go hard. Oh, you don't get doing this shit.
You know what? Ooh, he can't shoot worth shit, but he can run. You know what I'm saying? He got hard and hustle.
He a distract. That's a hard idea.
Man, I dig it. You feel me? You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that overseas thing though.
I mean, like, you know who I would try to learn Dennis Rodman. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. You saw the stat line he had that. Oh, it was like one of the finals games. He had like 2 points, like 30-something rebounds, and like 3 fouls. Shit, know your role, stay in your position.
But I did like watching him play on his birthday. That's the only time he'd play. Like you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker forget Dennis can play.
Yeah. Especially early Detroit days.
What?
Him
and Isaiah.
Yeah. But that was when he was actually like scoring putbacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now he's like, man, I think ever since he left from Chicago, he was like, all right, get the rebound, let me find Michael. Or let me find Scotty.
Yeah.
Pass back
Yeah.
out. But when he was with Detroit, like you said with Nord, with Scotty, that's the rebound, he take it to the rack. Now, did it look pretty? No. But did it make it? Yeah.
He did the same thing with the Spurs too.
Yeah, and it was Spurs. Yeah. But that's two different organizations.
Right.
Like he had respect for what's the coach at that time?
Chuck
Detroit. Chuck Daly, right?
I can't remember.
I think somebody else. I'm bugging. Yeah, whoever it is.
But
But he had his.
But that team was known for being bad boy Detroit.
Yeah.
That was a team that gave Jordan hell.
Yeah, there was the gatekeepers. Him and Boston were the gatekeepers for him. What 90 and 91? Those are the old regard to stop him from going in.
Cause Bird had a team. You had Paris, everybody.
That was 85, 86. That was Boston was that shit, and then that was. Boston and them were the blockade. They were the ones, especially in the early part of the 80s, Boston was running them off. And then towards right at 89, 90, that was when Jordan and them were close, but they just weren't, they would either get punked out by Detroit, Detroit and Boston for the finals, for the Eastern Conference.
That hump that Jordan couldn't get over.
And Jordan, once Larry kind of, my back.
They brought in Pippen.
Hey, but he a beast though.
What?
That whole game, left hand.
Hey,
When,
I'm a jab right.
when I tell you what I'm
back, shoot it in your face.
when I tell you what I'm gonna do before I do it, and then do it effectively, and you can't stop me, that's a problem. He said I'm gonna use my left hand the whole game. You tell? Come on, that's disrespectful.
Bad man.
Bad man.
Bad man, bro.
That's a bad man, my boy. That's why I like it. That's the growth.
See this H-Town representation is in this playlist, my guy.
Huh?
I said I hear this H-Town representation in this playlist.
Oh, no, that most of it me and my cousin. Most of it me and my cousin.
Some of the stuff was like I could hear. But
Yeah.
I was like, some of the stuff just like he'll be on some sound like some Lil Kiki, some what was another song? Man, nah.
Hey, G, listen.
I listen because I'll multitask. That was my thing. Like I'm the biggest person, especially whenever I hear music. Like I'll listen to a song and I'll see where you sample that song from. Like I got like 2 group chats of like boys that are, like some of the guys are like producers like they got songs out there on top 100. So it's just like, all right, bro, did you hear this beat right here? How'd you do that right there? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I pitched it up like this. But I've never done it. But if I know what they did,
I feel
but I'm like, nah, I can't do that shit.
Exactly.
I know what you did. But like, oh, he just pitched it up a couple pitches. He's chopped it up, and that's what he did. You do it. Nah, bro. Y'all got it. That's my.
G said, I'm gonna stay in my lane.
I'm gonna listen and enjoy it.
Hey.
I was a call for that, yeah.
Nah, that was my blessing. That was my calling right there, bro. Nah, man. But yeah, man. I love that when Houston came out big and everybody was listening to all the Houston music.
Oh, yeah.
And then Paul Wall and all of them, that was like in the 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
Man. I remember when the Bay Area had their big explosion. Bro, I was
the hype movement.
the hype movement. Where everybody was in there. I love listening to music, especially from the South. Like we got our stamp on everything, but I love listening to different little pockets of different places.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So Slim though, man. My library is all over the place.
Man, what? G told me about JJ's.
Yeah, man.
Podcast. I was like, bet.
Yeah, man. I listen to everything. You just got to keep your brain and keep it always hungry. Always be a sponge, man.
Oh, yeah.
Always be a sponge. Sponge for knowledge, because you don't know everything.
Yeah, you right.
It's always
Because when me and you had a conversation that time, it's crazy how we knew somebody, the same person. We were talking about, I was like, dang, you know him? I was like, cool. He went to school with me. I was like, all right. Small world.
Man, Cody Mitchell.
Man, what? And like I told you, when I met, I like Cody could shoot. That boy was lethal. Him and my cousin husband, I was like, boy, both y'all are deadly on this game. In this game, man, like they can't stop you. Your shoot game is crazy. And he had bunnies too.
Yeah, he was our center. That's the crazy thing it is. He was our starting center because he was just. It was me who was some trash. I admit, I was trash, guys. Just let you know.
But through the years, you got better.
Well, they say, but God.
But God!
Shout out to growth. Here we are today. But yeah, man. He could shoot. He was a shooter. He had a couple guys. He had another dude. They were both could jump out of the gym. But you know how you always get that one dude from the hood. Shout out my guy Jake Ross. That's my guy. Like he was just one of those guys that could hoop, he could get buckets, but he just couldn't convert the classroom right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just couldn't do it. And so he was just one of those guys that he ended up playing at like a JUCO school, and after that he just never could get that next gear because he couldn't get his grades right. But
And that's the hardest part.
that's the hardest part. But when I say he can jump over somebody, probably right now if he needed to, but he just one of those guys that couldn't get it right in the classroom. That's another half of the battle right there, especially if you're trying to go somewhere.
Yeah.
That's why they do one and out.
Yeah.
But man,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming through, my boy.
Hey man, just shooting the shit with y'all guys.
Man, all the time, man. Good conversation, man.
Hey man.
I love it, man.
So what's your finals? What? Warriors, Celtics, and what?
I told people it's going to 7.
So you got 7. What you got?
Yeah, I'm going for 7.
Well,
Yeah,
7?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of, I want to go Warriors, but I wouldn't be disappointed if
Yeah.
Tatum then pulls it out. You dig?
This, Game 5 is going to set the tone.
Facts.
I give you that.
Yeah.
I give you that.
That'd be funny though. If they get the first. If Boston gets because it's gonna be the next game is gonna be in Golden State.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy if they get the
Close out.
Close it out at 6.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
tough.
doubt it.
Nah.
But it's gonna be crazy though. It's who sets that tone?
That's what it's about.
Sets that tone.
I'm just ready to see. I'm just ready to watch it. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm just a spectator.
Man, this is dad life, boy. That shit right on my phone. That's why I ain't been watching on the TV. Man.
I understand.
Man, I be sitting on the phone, just be looking at it, just be streaming. Got my one headphone in, and then look at the screen like, yo.
I feel you.
Yeah, man. But
Any
man,
shout outs?
to your brands, man. Diverse support. Wu-Tang Financial out here.
No lie.
Man.
Shoot.
Tell people they can find you there,
Our
man.
brands, man. I'm about to get the hoodie. It's too hot right now. We can't get the hoodie, but I am going to get the hoodie. I'm gonna have it on deck, plastic bag for the first time we get a little cold. First time we get under 50. Me in the hoodie. That's when it's nighttime. I'm gonna be ready.
Hey, we was at the spot. G said, "Hey, Sim, when you get a hoodie, I need one." I said, "I got you."
Hey.
I hit him up there. Said, "G, I've been sitting on that hoodie."
Oh, hey.
What's that?
3X.
3X? What?
3X is good, man.
Hey,
bro.
I told him, I said, "What?" I said, "What?" I said, "G, I got the hoodie. When I get them made, I got you."
Hey, man.
I've been sitting on that thing since November. I said, "I got you."
Just look one for you. I got you a color.
Hey, man. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. Hey, man.
Hey, G, like, as long as it's big enough for me to fit, I'm good.
Gotta represent quality people, man. I'll always represent for.
I told G, they hit me up. I pull up somewhere, no doubt.
Yeah.
You good? Shout out.
That's where to find me. You know what I'm saying? Where to find you at?
Big_G_21. I need to be posting more. I definitely do. I'm verified on Twitter. Shout out to, I've been verified on Twitter for a minute, but shout out my sister. She worked corporate for Twitter.
Okay.
Big_G_21.
That's big.
But yeah, man. Shout out to Elon Musk on Twitter.
Shout out to Amazon stock split.
Stock split. Get your funds right. Get your money right on that.
Your funds.
Gas too high right now. You gotta find your hustle to get this right, man.
You right.
120. At least we on the low part. That's the crazy part.
We the low ball.
Yeah.
Bro, it used to be with $8 in California for a gallon, bro. Oh, out of here. I'm walking everywhere. Scooter me down. Scooter me down. You'll see the big ass 7-footer right on the scooter.
Oh, man.
Carrying groceries. Let's go.
Oh, man. Shout out to Rose Studio. That gas real. Shout out to Cold Black. What's up with them shout outs? What you got, Country?
All right, let's get it, man. What's up? Shout out to DSA, man. You know what the business is. What's up, Drunken Chef, man? What up, Meech and them? Goddamn, on time for my homegirl, Mo. You know what I mean? Hey, that's just my baby daddy. The new season coming up soon.
Who that?
You know what I mean? Shout out to Rory Species, you dig me? And then shout out to La Fox, you feel me? All these names and everything will be in the description box and below, you feel me? Hit them with the accent, goddamn, get without them.
Check me out and follow me at Positive Thinking Only, as well as Armand Vision. You can catch me at Stretch the Tooth on Twitter, Country like to say.
Hey man, Twist Air.
Give them that flood.
And you can find me on IG, TK period Duckets. On Twitter, one word, TK Duckets. Hey man, you can hit the brand page, Brigno, at BRILLXIGNO, you dig me? Say, website coming in July, you dig me? Sheesh. Let's go goddamn. You can hit him and I, Equipment I up at Coasters and Ad Trades, one word. On Twitter, Coast_Trades, and you can email us at coastandtrades@gmail.com. Hey man, the visual drops on Hump Day, you feel me?
WCW.
You know what I mean? And that's it. You know what I mean? Anything else?
We good.
All the church announcements done, man.
Hey man, All Hearts and Minds Club.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Hey, as always, love yourself, celebrate yourself, stay tough, be cool out, dog.